Allergies. I got 28 subscribers.
You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But an ass back, that's cash when the money fall. I'ma slap that.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain. And we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks.
I just had some Hawaiian barbecue. Thank you.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I forgot I downloaded that shit. I haven't played it yet. That shit dope, ain't it?
Hell yeah. I'm already in the major.
Oh, you made your, like, you did start your career?
Yeah. Yep. Road to the show.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, man.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And to give this time to the tailback. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right
AB
now.
ain't it 0 for AB? Yeah, I'm gonna grab that nigga.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Because he was trying to give him back to me.
I love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Throwing on second down, Jackson. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd and 11 now, Wilson. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Tighten down. There you go. Check it back.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here I come again.
And again this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now they try the right side here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
We got this.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now it's Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 60 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll give it here to his running back. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
LeBron and
a great effort there.
Yeah,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, he just, if he wasn't such a bad player, Cam got to practice and find his identity. Is
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Throwing is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A first down carry here for Johnson. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
54.
Here's Jackson. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. 42 yards. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good, and that will get him one closer. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 21.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now a handoff here to his running back. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Let's go.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Colby Listenby. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Watch the screen. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson.
Oh, my God.
That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Them receivers
starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll run it. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Now Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it'll be intercepted. Yeah. Read it well, and it's picked. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That nigga's a 70. Ogletree's a $9 million. Least 1.75 for penalty. You're out of here, Ogletree. No need for you anymore. Lorenzo Carter, Matt. Oh my God. What are these niggas doing? Hell no, nigga. You wanna see my roster, nigga? I got killers on my roster. I'm just building more. That nigga don't even have no strong safety. What is wrong with these niggas, man?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. Dancing to his left. And now he'll tuck it and run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Target T.J. Hawkinson. And it's 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame,
Johnson, it's poked free. Football's held. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Cheat.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Play action. Now Jackson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Yeah, it's the Eagles. Yep.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover,
he good.
You better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man. It's
nobody jumped or nothing.
Touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That's crazy.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Wilson. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
They really do me dirty right now. Game.
6 interceptions.
This nigga stay in his damn 3, saying the same shit all game.
To go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
He better figure whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Johnson.
Yeah, it's rules in here, but this nigga just ain't following it. This nigga really is staying in the 3-4 the whole game.
15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
That shit crazy.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, you can.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
Same thing.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something
He really just kept doing the same shit.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open
This
man,
nigga
he's
just
got
runs
the
the
tight
same
end.
fucking, this nigga
And he
too,
gets
he
it
run the
inside
same
the
fucking
10 to the 9.
plays over and
Now I
over.
think we're going to get a timeout
God
here. Yes, a
damn.
timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken
This
up.
nigga doing the same
While the training
shit.
staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Yeah, this nigga standing the
Kerryon
same shit
Johnson,
over and over.
his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness.
You get on defense, he run the same 3-4, and they don't do shit else.
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Same shit over and over. Like, god damn.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Hey, watch the slant. Hey, watch the right. Watch the right. I'm coming.
From the 29, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh my God, this game just
picked off
fucking
at the 49.
over.
He was looking for Watkins that time. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is
I don't know how he
6
got
inches
that
between
nigga. First of all, how did he even get
right now? It's all those
I don't even know when he got Chris
Carson.
Carson.
Whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines,
That nigga's a running back. That nigga play for the
quarterback.
yeah, this nigga been to Seattle
and get himself calm.
Yeah. Yeah, he played for Seattle.
54. Mike 54. Let's go, D. Let's go. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Now he steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Jackson on 3rd down.
Damn,
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
This nigga picking
Tedrick
everything.
Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions.
Man, that nigga boy, because you see what he does with Montez
Sweat in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your team.
He really just sitting in the same 3-4 the whole game.
They can't touch the ball.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
still like this nigga, boy. He's sitting the same 3-4. I mean, somebody got.
From the gun, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough third and 5.
He picked up a lot of...
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Wow.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Lacey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
Man,
and no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown.
Right.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up
somebody said it.
Brandon, perfect
somebody said
in this
something
situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Oh, that was he was a rookie. Ollie Hitchens. That nigga was a rookie.
And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
This nigga want to switch up different plays. Why would niggas do that? Try to switch it up after the game is over.
Play action. It's Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
You said what?
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Who? That running back? That running back? Yeah.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Wilson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Secure hands.
Throwing down Wilson on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. One last shot for Wilson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward.
You said who? You said Metcalf?
No, it's D'Angelo Porter.
Oh.
How many of y'all came to win?
But he asked my name.
STRO. I ain't come to play with you. Without the trade with you, early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. No, I come right. I ain't finna play with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I played with you. I didn't know my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Living up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know, you ain't never try. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job.
Alright, I'm off. I'm finna go eat.